I'm Schneider. Today we're going to be talking about probability. So to understand probability, we need to first have the definition. So our definition is more of a formula actually. So probability is the number of favorable outcomes over total number of possible outcomes. So basically probability is the likelihood or the odds of something happening. So in the long run, if I were to flip a coin for the rest of my life, 50% of the time I would get heads and 50% of the time that would be tails. And today, to put this in effect, we're going to go over birthdays. So if I were to have three people, two people, the likelihood of them sharing their birthday. So to do this first, we have to do 3 steps. So one would be to find the probability of this not happening. So not having a birthday match. And then 2 is our definition, which we've already gone over. So lucky for us, part of it's done. Yay! That's that. And then number 3. So we're going to take everything that we find, put it all together. So our compute or solve. So before I said with the birthdays, we're going to use 3 people. So 3 people, myself, my 2 students, Mallory and Danielle. And we're actually going to include leap year, make it a little bit more fun, difficult for us. So instead of 365 days of the year, we're going to use 366. 366 days per year. Okay? And so now let's put this in effect. So we're going to start with our total number of outcomes. Do that first. And we have our 3 people, me, Mallory, and lovely Danielle. So we're doing our 366 days of the year. So 366 options, like 366 outcomes. So I could have 366, like birthdays basically. I have the oh my gosh. So total number of possibilities. So I could say whatever for 366 as well as Mallory and Danielle. And then now let's do our favorable. So this is the not a match. Favorable number. So our people, me, Mallory, and Danielle. So this is going to be narrowing it down in a sense. So we have the 366 days for me. And now to not find a match, we're going to, so now Mallory would have 365 days. And now Danielle has 364 days. All right, and so to make this somewhat easier for when we put this in, do a shortcut. We'll do 366 times n. Now n equals the number of people that we have in this situation. So myself, Mallory, and Danielle are 3 people. So we can put that in to our trusty calculator here. 366 to n, or 3. And we get, so we're multiplying these, by the way. So we're getting our 49,027,896. So that's the possible outcomes, or the birthday matches that we could have. The combinations, and so now we're going to multiply 366, 365, 364 together. So let's put that in there now. The trusty calculator. And now we have 48,626,760. So obviously that's down more. So this is for not a match. All right. And now let's take what we found and we're going to compute, we're going to put it into our problem. So let's go over here actually. So our number of favorable outcomes, which is our 48,626,760. We're going to put that over our total number of outcomes. And so we have our 49 million 27,896. All right, trusty calculator, here we are. Do your stuff. 49,027,896. All right, so when we put this in the calculator, we get 0.9918. To make this a percent, we either times it by 100, or as you know, you bring the decimal over. So that's 99.18% chance that we will not have a birthday match. So no match. Okay, and then we know that that's then 0.82% the likelihood of having a match. All right, so we're using 3 people in this, so myself, Mallory, and Danielle. You are August 16th, and I'm May 30th, and we know that you are July 30th. So unfortunately, there's no match, which means we fall under the 99.18% chance of not having a match. So there you have it. Obviously, probability can be fun, especially using leap year, more difficult. And if you want, you can either do this with the 3 people for the rest of your life and find out that most likely, approximately, you will land under the 99.18% chance of never having a birthday combination match. Or you can flip a coin the rest of your life and find out approximately 50% of the time you will get heads or 50% of the time tails. So I hope you enjoy probability for the rest of your life. This is Lauren Schneider. Thank you.